Hello and welcome students. I Kumar welcome you again on behalf of TeamWire wherein we simplify maths for you. Now today we'll be taking up a very important paper, a previous year CAT paper which is CAT 2023's paper for you. So we'll be solving each and every questions for you so that whenever you are practicing and if you have any difficulty in any question you will have access to those content. So before we start, let's start the day with a very positive note first of all. Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there. So with this beautiful line, let's start. Alright, so this is slot 1 of CAT 2023. So let's take question number 12. Now again we'll be using the same method which is DRS method. So what the question says that in an examination, the average marks of 4 girls and 6 boys is 24. So average marks of 4 girls and 6 boys is 24. Each of the girls has the same marks while each of the boys has the same marks. Means all the boys have scored same marks and all the girls have scored the same marks. So I'm assuming let all the girls have scored G marks and all the boys have scored B marks. So marks scored by 4 girls will be what? It will be 4 times of G plus marks scored by 6 boys will be what? It will be 6 times of B, and the total marks will be what? It will be 240. How come? There are 10 students and the average marks is 24, so the total marks is 240. Alright, each of the girls, okay, we read this line. If the marks of any girl is at most double the marks of any boys. So now this is a very interesting line. The marks of any girl is at most double the marks of any boys. So we can say that the marks of any girls is at most, maximum level is this. Okay, at most double the marks of any boy but is not less than the marks of any boy. So this inequality we have from the second line, we can develop this inequality. Marks of any girls is greater than that of boys but will not be lesser than the 2 times of the marks of boys. Then the number of distinct possible integer values of the total marks of 2 girls and 6 boys is. Alright. So what we have to find, again very important, the keywords. Then the number of possible distinct integer. How many different integer values will be having for 2 girls and 6 boys. Now we have this relation. Okay, I'm writing this relation again. The marks of 4 girls plus 6 boys is an integer, right? It's a 240. The value is 240. So it's an integer. And the question has demanded that the marks of 2 girls and 6 boys should also be an integer. This was an integer and the question has demanded that the marks of 2 girls and 6 boys should also be an integer. So if suppose we will be subtracting the two equations, so this will be cancelled. So what we will be getting is the marks of 2 girls will also be an integer. What will be the value? I'm not sure of the value exact kya hoga, but one thing is very clear. Dekho, as this is an integer and this is an integer, so from an integer if you are subtracting an integer, definitely will be getting an integer, right? Integer se agar main ek integer subtract karunga, I'll not be getting a decimals, I'll not be getting a fraction, I'll be getting an integer. So it means that the marks of 2 girls is an integer. Very important. So this is the basic idea which will help us to solve the question. Also we have this relation. So let's get the value of boys from this equation. So if you'll simplify this equation, can we write like this? Marks of 6 boys is equals to 240 minus 4g, and marks of 1 boy will be what? It will be 40 minus 4 by 6, so it will be 2 by 3g. Let's place the value of b in this equation. So when you will place it, so you'll have two inequalities. One will be 40 minus 2 by 3g is lesser than g, but it is lesser than 2 times of it, so it will be 80 minus 4 by 3g. So we'll be having two inequality. First of all, solve this inequality, then solve this inequality. So when you will be solving this inequality, so you'll have 40 is greater than, shift this 2 by 3 to that side, so it will be 5 by 3g, right? 5 by 3g. Or when we'll be solving it, so this will be 8 times, or we'll be having, So 24 से greater होना चाहिए the value of g. Okay, the value of g should be either equals to 24 or it should be greater than 24. Similarly, if you will be solving this inequality, okay, so we'll have move this to that side. So we'll be having 7 by 3g should be lesser than 80, or the value of g should be lesser than 240 by 7. So 240 by 7. So approximate 240 by 7 की value क्या होगी? Let's take it. So 21 will be 3 times. Okay, then we have a 30. So 34 2 by 7 times. Alright. So the value of g is greater than equals to 24. Okay, and it should be lesser than equals to 34 2 by 7. But since I have to keep the value of 2 times of g as integer, so what are the different values of g I can take? Can I take 24? Yes, I can take 24. But can I take 24.2? No, I can't take 24.2, 24.3, 24. Like this. The only values I can take is 24 and 24.5. If I am taking 24, 24 into 2 is an integer. If you are taking 24.5, then also 24.5 into 2 will be an integer. So the different values that one can take is start from 24. So first one will be 24 and 24.5. Okay, then we can take 25 and 25.5. Means at every integral level I can take two values. So 24 you will have two values, 25 two values, 26 two values, 27 two values, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 and 33. Wait for here. Okay, फिर से देखो 24 I'll have two values, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So till 33 I'll be having 20 points or 20 different values of g, that is acceptable. Okay, next 34 can I take? Yes, I can take 34, but 34.5 is not available because the maximum limit is 34 2 by 7. So 34.5 is not available, but 34 is still available. So the total number of count will be what? Up to we have to count till 34. So it will be 21 numbers. So correct answer to the question is what? It's 21. So there are 21 different values of this possible. Very good question. I hope the question must be clear. Next we have is question number 13. So question number 13 is from the chapter of percentage, I guess. The salaries of three friends Sita, Geeta, Meeta. Okay, so Sita, Geeta and Meeta is in the ratio of 5:6:7. In the first year, now as their salaries are in the ratio of 5:6:7, and as we are dealing with the chapter of percentage, so instead of taking 5x, 6x, 7x, I'm taking the salaries to be 500, 600 and 700. Okay, so salary of Sita I have taken as 500, Geeta is 600 and Meeta is 700. You can even take a variable x also. In the first year, they get salary hike of 20, 25 and 20. So Sita is getting a hike of 20. So after getting a hike of 20%, her new salary will be 600. After getting a hike of 25%, her salary will be 750. After getting a hike of 20%, her salary will be 840. Okay. Next, in the second year, Sita and Meeta. So Sita is getting a hike of 40%. So if Sita will get a hike of 40%, her salary will become 840, increment of 240 rupees. And Meeta is getting a hike of 25%. So if Meeta is getting a hike of 25%, so what will be her salary? It will be 210 add kar lete hain. So 1050. Okay. And the salary of Geeta becomes equals to the mean salary of the three friends. And the salary of Geeta will be something that will be equals to mean salary of the three friends. The salary hike of Geeta in the second year. Now, as the question said that the salary of Geeta will be mean of the three. So if I have to get the mean of 3, I don't know what this value. So whatever will be the mean of these two, the same will be the mean of 3. इन दोनों का मीन निकाल लो, whatever will be the mean of these two, the same will be mean of all the three. So अगर मैं इन दोनों का मीन निकालूं, okay, so mean of or average of 840 plus 1050 divided by 2. So 840, how much is extra? 160, and 210 is extra, so 105 we have to add. So it will be what? It will be 940. So the mean salary of all the three will be what? It will be 945. It means that value of Geeta or value of X is what? It is 945. Okay, the mean of all the salaries is 945. Then the salary hike of Geeta in second year is how much hike she has got? From 750 her salary increased to 950. So approximately we can say there is an increment of 200 rupees, or actual there is an increment of 195 rupees in the salary was what? 750. So always salaries compared to the previous salary, and in order to get the percentage, multiply by 100. So this is 0 times this is 0, cancelled. Okay, further if you will divide it, this will be 2 times and this will be 15 times. So now we'll have 1995, so it will be 90, 38, 390 I guess na, 390 by 50. So 15 के टेबल में 30 आता है कितने टाइम्स में? 2 टाइम्स में और 6, so it will be 26%. Correct answer to the question is what? It's 26%. Okay, a very good question. मतलब every day it should have been solved. कुछ खास नहीं करना था. It was a easy question. Next we have is question number 14. So question number 14 says that Arvind travel from town A to town B and Surbhi from town B to town A. Okay, so suppose this is town A and this is town B. This is town A and this is town B. So Arvind is traveling in this direction and Surbhi is traveling in this direction. Okay, both starting at the same time along the same route. After meeting each other, Arvind takes 6 hours to reach the town B, while Surbhi takes 24 hours to reach town A. So they might have met somewhere. Let this be the meeting line. Okay, so this is the path they are following, and suppose at this point they met. So after meeting for the first time, now Arvind is taking extra 6 hours. Okay, Arvind has taken extra 6 hours and Surbhi is taking extra 24 hours to reach town A. If Arvind traveled at a speed of 54 km per hour, the speed of Arvind has been given to us, it's 54 kilometers per hour. Then the distance in kilometer between town A and town B. Okay, so what's the distance of town A and town B that we have to calculate? Now before we find any distance and all, okay, so this is a scenario where two persons are traveling in the same path and after meeting they are taking certain time duration. So in this kind of question we have a direct relation, and what that relation is, speed of A upon speed of B will be equals to under root of time taken by A and time taken by B. So whenever we have this kind of question, so the ratio of speeds will be given as under root of time taken by B to reach to the destination upon time taken by A to reach to the destination after meeting for the first time. So if you'll use this relation, what's the value of VA? It's 54. The value of VB means speed of B I don't know, or speed of Surbhi we don't know. The time taken by Surbhi is what? Time taken by Surbhi is 24. And by time taken by A means Arvind is what? It's 6. So it will be 4 or it will be 2 upon 1. It means that speed VB or speed of Surbhi, VB or speed of Surbhi is what? Speed of Surbhi is will be 27 kilometers per hour. Okay, so now we have speed of Arvind, we have the speed of Surbhi as well. So what we have to find? The distance between A and B. Okay, so first of all, let's find this distance. Now this distance is travelled by Arvind in 6 hours. This distance is travelled by Arvind in 6 hours, and what is the speed of Arvind? It is 54 kilometers per hour. So this distance, if suppose I name the meeting point as C, so can we say that the distance BC will be what? Distance BC will be time taken by Arvind and speed of Arvind, so it will be 54 into 6. Similarly, distance AC will be what? Distance AC has been traveled by Surbhi, and how much time she has taken? She has taken 24 hours for it. And what's the speed of Surbhi? It's 27. So distance will be 24 or 27 into 24. Simply add both, you'll be getting the answer. So we need to add. So if I'll take 27 and 6 common, okay. So 27 into 6 we have taken common. So 27 into 6, so here I'll be left with 2, and here I'll be left with 4. So it's 27 into 6 into 6, which is 36. Alright. So अगर इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया जाए तो 9 into 9 81 हो गया, 81 into 4 into 3 is 12. Okay, so we have to multiply 81 into 12. 162. So 2, 7 and 9. Okay, so the actual answer is what? It is 972 kilometers. Answer to question number 14 is what? It's 972 kilometers. What I did, I simply used this relation to get the speed of Surbhi. Once I have the speed of Surbhi, I know what distance was traveled by Surbhi in how much time and what distance was traveled by Arvind and in what time. I just combined both the distance. I got the answer, which is 972 kilometers. Again, a simple question I'll say. So answer to question number 14 is what? It's 972 kilometers. Next we have is question number 15. So again, question number 15 is what? It is from chapter of simple and compound interest. Okay, so it says that Anil invests rupees 22,000 for 6 years in a certain scheme with 4% interest per annum compounded half yearly. Okay, so Anil has invested 22,000. For Anil, I'll write principal is 22,000. Time is 6 years. Okay, time is 6 years, or we can say it is 12 half years. Okay, 12 half years. Rate of interest is what? So effective rate of interest is 4% per annum, but effective rate of interest will be what? It will be 2% for every half year. Per year the rate of interest is 4%, right? So for every half year the rate of interest will be 2%. Next, so this is for Anil. Okay, next for scenario of Sunil. So Sunil invests in the same scheme for 5 years. So Sunil, what's the principal that Sunil has invested? वो नहीं पता. First of all, time period for Sunil is 5 years. Okay, so there will be 10 half years. In the same scheme, Sunil has invested. So rate of interest effectively will be 2% for the first 5 years, and then reinvest the entire amount received at the end of 5 years for the year at the 10% simple interest. After the end of the 5 year, now whatever corpus he had or whatever money he is having, he is reinvesting it in SI, okay, with rate of 10% per annum. If the amount received by both at the end of 6 years are same, then the initial investment made by Sunil is, okay, let's the initial investment made by Sunil is S rupees only. Clearly it is said that the amount that they are receiving is same. So let's equate the amount. So first of all, amount that Anil will be receiving. Effective rate of interest is 2% for per half year. So amount that Anil will receive, can we say that whatever principal it is 2000, okay, at the end of the first quarter it will become 51 by 50 times. So total how many half years we have? So 12. So it should be multiplied by 12. So this is the amount that Anil will be getting. 22,000 into 51 upon 50 times into 12. Means the 12 times this will be there. And what is the amount that this person Sunil will be getting? So first of all, Sunil has invested his money, okay, for 5 years. So in 5 years the amount that Sunil will be getting will be what? It will be 51 by 50, and to the it should be multiplied by 10 times. Now this is the money or this is the corpus that Sunil will have, okay, at the end of the 10th year. Now he is investing all the money in SI. So अगर वो SI में invest कर रहा है, so he'll be getting 11 by 10 of it. Why? Because rate of interest is 10%. Rate of interest is 10%. So simplify it. So when you'll simplify, तो ये 10 वाला और ये cancel हो जाएगा. So here there will be a power of 2. So we can write the value of the money that Sunil has invested will be what? It will be 22000 into 51 by 50 into 51 by 50 divided by 11 by 10. So it will be 11 into 10. All right. So 220 by 11 into 51 by 50 into 51 by 50 into 10. Okay. So simplify this and you'll be getting the answer. Okay. So when you simplify it, it will be divided by 2. So it will be 2000. Okay. This 0 is cancelled. This 0 is cancelled. So 5 is 25. So it will be 8 times, right? So we have to multiply 51 into 51 into 8. So let's multiply. I'm using the calculator. You please don't use it. So 51 into 51 into 8. Okay. So the answer that we'll be getting is 20808. So this much money, okay, has been invested by Sunil. Okay, a very good question. Initially I thought, it's a lot of calculative question, but actually it's not a calculative one. It's simply based on concepts. Next we have is question 16. So question 16 says that the amount of job that Amal, Sunil and Kamal can individually do in a day are in harmonic progression. Okay, so it means that their efficiencies are in harmonic progression. It has been said that, it has been said that the amount of job that Amal, Sunil and Kamal can individually do in a day are in harmonic progression. So if their efficiencies are in harmonic progression, from this line we can make it out that the time taken by them to do a work will be in arithmetic progression. Because arithmetic progression is what? It is simply the reciprocal of an harmonic progression, or vice versa we can say. What is harmonic progression? Simply it's a reciprocal of an arithmetic progression. So if the question is saying that their efficiencies are in harmonic progression, it means that we can say that the time taken by Amal, Sunil and Kamal will be in arithmetic progression. So if Amal is taking X days, okay, or let's write in that way only. If Amal has taken A days, Sunil will be taking A plus D days and Kamal will be taking A plus 2D days. Alright. Kamal takes twice as much time as Amal. So it is clearly saying that A plus 2D, okay, is 2 times of A. Kamal takes twice as much time as Amal do. Okay. So when we'll simplify it, okay, so we'll be having A equals to 2D. So if A is 2D, okay, let's convert them into one variable. So I'm replacing D itself. So this will be A. This will be what? It will be A plus 2D. So it will become, just a minute. Kamal takes twice as much time as Amal. Twice, na, right? So A plus 2D should be 2A. So when we'll simplify it, so A equals to 2D. So this will be A. Let's write in terms of D. So it is 2D. Okay. A plus 2D will be 3D and this will be 4D. Alright. So this is the number of days each person is taking. Amal is taking 2D days. Okay. So then Sunil is taking 3D days and Kamal is taking 4D days. Next. If Amal and Sunil works for 4 days and 9 days respectively, Kamal needs to work for 16 days to finish the remaining job. Now we have the days. Okay, Amal is taking 2Ds, 3D and 4D. So first of all, what we will be doing, we'll be assuming the total value of the work. So total value of the work will be what? Simply the LCM of it. So the LCM of it is what? It will be 12D. So the efficiencies will be what? It will be 6, it will be 4 and it will be 3. Okay. So now we have the efficiencies of Amal, Sunil and Kamal. 6, 4 and 3. Okay, next. If Amal and Sunil works for 4 days and 9 days respectively. Now if Amal has worked for how many days? See, Amal has worked for 9 days. Efficiency of Amal is 6. So in 9 days, how much unit of work Amal will be doing? 9 into 6, 54. Right? If Amal and Sunil, oh sorry. So it is saying that if Amal and Sunil, so Amal has worked for 4 days. So if Amal is working for 4 days, so it will be 6 into 4, 24. And 9 days, and Sunil has worked for 9 days, right? So if Sunil is working for 9 days, it will be 36. Kamal needs to work for 16 days to finish the remaining job. So if Kamal will work 16 days, so 16 into 3 will be 48. So this will be equivalent to what? This is equivalent to the total work. So total work as per our assumption is 12D. So let's add it. So 36 plus 24 is 60. So it's 108 equals to 12D. Or we can get the value of D as what? So D is what? D is 9. The value of D is what? It's 9. Then the number of days Sunil will take to finish the job working alone as. Okay. So the total value of the work is what? Time taken by Sunil is what? Sunil, the total work has to be done by Sunil. So it will be 108. Alright. And what is the efficiency of Sunil? Efficiency of Sunil is 4. So divide it. So it will be what? It will be 2 and it will be 28. So it will be 27 days. So total days taken by this person Sunil will be what? It will be 27 days. Or correct answer to the question is what? It's 27. Alright. So the next question we have is question number 70. Again, a very good question from the chapters of coordinate geometry. So first of all, it is given that the equation of a circle x square plus y square plus 4x minus 6y minus 3 equals to 0 and L be the locus of the point of intersection of a pair of tangents to C with the angle between the tangents equals to 60 degree. Then the point at which L touches the line equals to 6. So line, the given line is x equals to 6. At what point that locus will touch the line x equals to 6? So first of all, we have to get the equation of that locus. Okay, equation of that locus that will be forming an angle of 60 degree. So how to do it? So first of all, let's decode this circle. So this is what? It's x square plus y square plus 4x minus 6y minus 3 equals to 0. If we'll complete the square, okay, so we'll have x square plus 4x. To complete it, I need to add plus 4 and we need to subtract minus 4. So I'm subtracting minus 4 this side, okay. Then I have y square wala term. So it will be plus y square minus 6y. To complete this square, we need a plus 9. So I'm subtracting minus 9 and we have minus 3. Already we have a minus 3. So this will be what? It will be x plus 2 ka whole square. So it is x plus 2 ka whole square. Then we have y minus 3 ka whole square. Okay. And then it will be minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7 minus 9 it's minus 16. So let's move it to that side. So it will be 16. So comparing it with the general equation of a circle, x square plus y square equals to r square. Comparing it with the general equation of the circle, so we can say that we will be having a circle, okay, we will be having a circle, the center of which will be minus 2 and 3. So this will be the center and the radius of the circle will be what? It will be 4. So first of all, I had this equation of the circle, I simplified it, compared it with the general equation of the circle, and now I'm getting the points. Okay, so now let's erase it because I don't need now, okay, and I have limited space, so I'm erasing this part. And next the question says that find the locus of all the points wherein the two tangents will subtend an angle of 180 degree. Alright, so let's draw them, draw it first of all. So if suppose this is my circle, okay, minus 2 comma 3 is the center of the circle, okay, and the radius of the circle is what? The radius of the circle is what? It's 4. Okay, Now it says that the locus of the point of intersection of pair of tangents to C that will subtend an angle of 60 degree. So the two tangents are tangents should subtend an angle of 60 degree. So let this be my tangent, first tangent, and this is the other tangent. Okay. So the angle subtended is what? It is 60 degree. Now see, if we'll connect this line like this is the center of the circle. Okay, if I'll connect this line. So if this complete angle is 60, can we say that this angle will be 30 degrees? This is the tangent of the circle and this is the point of contact, so it means it will be 90 degree. Now using the concept of trigonometry, we can say that this is angle 30, which is 4. So what will be the length of the hypotenuse? The length of the hypotenuse will be 8. So similarly, we'll be having infinite number of such points. Okay, we'll be having infinite number of points wherein the tangent will be subtending an angle of 60 degree. So what will be the equation of this line, or what will be the locus of this? So the locus of this will be, again it is forming a circle with center as -2, 3 and the radius is 8. Use the general equation of the circle. So the general equation of the circle says that x, just a minute, let me use another pen. As per the general equation of the circle, so it will be x plus 2 ka whole square plus y minus 3 ka whole square is equals to 8 square, which is 64. So this will be the equation, or this will be the locus of the point of intersection of pair of tangents. Okay. Now the question is, at what value or at what coordinates this will be intersecting the line of x equals to 6? Means nothing we have to do, will be simply placing the value of x as 6. So when you will place the value of x as 6, because it has to intersect the line x equals to 6, right? So place it 6. So it will become 6 plus 2, 8 square plus y minus 3 ka whole square is equals to 64. This 64 will be cancelled. So it means that the value of y will be what? It will be 3. The value of y will be what? It will be 3. Okay. So what's the coordinate? The value of x is 6 and the value of y is 3. So the coordinates of the locus will be what? The coordinates will be where the tangents, where this where this locus will be intersecting the line x equals to 6 will be what? It will be 6, 3. First of all, from this I got the equation of the circle. Okay, I got the center radius. Then I draw the tangents. I try to find the locus of the points of intersection of the tangents. Once I had, now simply I place the value of x equals to 6 so that I can get at what value of y it is what is the value of y. So the coordinates will be what? It will be 6, 3. Next we have is question number 18. So question number 18 says that a quadrilateral ABCD is inscribed in a circle such that, so we have a quadrilateral which is inscribed in a circle. So first of all, let's draw it. So A, B, C and D is inscribed in a circle such that AB is to CD is 2:1. Okay. So let length of AB be 2x. Okay, and length of CD be x. And BC is to AD is 5:4. So length of BC be 5y. So this is 5y. Okay, I'm writing here 5y, and let this be 4y. If AC and BD intersects at point E, so it is saying that AC and BD. So AC and BD are intersecting at point E. Okay, AC and BD are intersecting at point E. Then AE is to AC. So we have to get the ratio of AE is to AC. Alright. So whenever ratios are required, or whenever values of sides are required, so first right that we need to do is similarity. So we'll be seeing कि क्या कोई triangle similar है. अगर कोई similar है, so should I be able to establish any relation? Let's see. So first of all, if this is the tangent, okay, So as sorry, if this is my chord, so in this chord, this angle and this angle will be equal. Okay. Similarly, for this chord, this angle and this angle is equal. So it means that these two angles are similar. ये जो triangle है ना, these two triangles are similar. So if the triangles are similar, okay, so the relation from the similar triangle that I can write is BE upon this angle is equals to this angle, right? So it will be equals to CE. Just a minute. So BE upon CE is equals to this angle is equals to, so that it will be AE is equals to this, so it will be DE equals to AB upon CD. Okay, so this triangle and this triangle are similar. As these two triangles are similar, I simply wrote down this relation. And what's the ratio of AB upon CD? So the ratio of AB upon CD is 2 upon 1. So let's write it here. Next, similarly, if you'll see that this is a chord, okay, so this angle will be equals to this angle, and for this chord, this angle will be equals to this angle. So again we can say that this smaller triangle and this triangle are similar. Triangle EDA and triangle ECB are similar. So if the triangles are similar, similarly write the relation. So we can write AE. Okay, just a minute. So AE will be equals to BE. So AE upon BE will be equals to, if you'll reuse this, so it will be DE upon CE, and this will be AD upon BC. Now we have the ratio of AD upon BC. Okay, so it will be what? It will be 4 upon 5. Now what relation I need to establish? What is the ratio of AE is to CE? So I can get AE from here, okay, and we can get CE from here, and both where DE is common. Okay, so if you'll equate this and this, so what's the value of AE? So AE is what? It is 2 times of DE. Okay, and if you'll equate this, so what is CE? So CE is what? So we can say that CE will be what? So CE is 5 by 4 times of DE. 5 by 4 times of CE. So we have the value of AE. Let's place the value of CE here. So it will be 5 by 4 times of DE. So DE and DE will be cancelled. So it will be what? It will be 8:5. So the correct answer to the question is what? It's 8:5. Question number 18. It's 8:5. Moving towards the next question, that is question number 19. So in this question, in a right angle triangle ABC, first of all, let's draw a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle ABC, the altitude AB is 5. Okay, so they have said that the altitude is AB, length of it is 5, and the base is BC, which is of 12 centimeters. P and Q are 2 points on BC. So we have 2 points, okay, one is P and another one is Q. So P and Q are 2 points on BC such that the areas of triangle ABP, the area of this triangle ABP they are talking about, the area of triangle ABP, ABQ, this triangle, this is not, area of this ABQ, okay, and ABC are in arithmetic progression. All right. So let the area of triangle ABP be X, or let the area of triangle ABP be A. So this the area of this triangle is A. Let the area of this triangle be A plus D as per the statement, and let the area of this triangle will be A plus 2D. Okay, they said that in the question that the areas of triangle ABP, ABQ and ABC are in arithmetic progression. So I simply use that. If the area of triangle ABC is 1.5 times the area of triangle ABP, So they are saying that a plus 2d जो है, okay, area of triangle ABC or a plus 2d is actually 3 by 2 times of what? 3 by 2 times area of triangle ABP, which is A. So from this we can establish a relation between A and D. So it will be 2A plus 4D is equals to 3A, or the value of A will be what? It will be 4D. The value of A will be what? It's 4D. So we can say that area of this triangle is 4D, area of this triangle is 5D, and for this triangle it's 6D. Then the length of PQ. So now we have to get the length of PQ. All right. Okay. So I have the length of this and I have the breadth of this. So can I say that area of triangle will be what? Area of triangle ABC is half of 5 into 12, half of base into height, and as per our assumption it is equals to 60. Solve it. So the value of D is what? Value of D is 5. Okay, the value of D is 5. So if the value of D is 5, तो इसका value क्या होगा? What will be the area of this triangle? It will be 4 times of D. So it will be 20. Okay, what will be the area of this complete triangle ABQ? It's 5 times of D, so it will be 25. Now see, this triangle is 20, this complete is 25. So what will be the area of this triangle? Will I say that area of this triangle is 5? Area of triangle APQ, area triangle APQ is what? It's 5. So 5 is equals to half of base will be x, let's assume it x, and height is what? It's 5. So simplify it, 5 and 5 cancel ho jayega, so the value of x will be what? It will be 2 units or 2 centimeter. So the length of PQ is what? It's 2 centimeter. Again, a easy question, I'll say, not a difficult one at all. Okay then. So let's see next question, which is question number 20. So question number 20 says that for some points, for some positive and distinct real numbers x, y and z. Okay, so x, y and z are positive and they are distinct real numbers, so they are not same. If 1 by root y plus root z is arithmetic mean of 1 by root x plus root z and 1 plus root x plus root y, then the relationship which will always hold true is. So out of the given option, which relation will always hold true? Now if you see this kind of question, okay, it's so what the question says, uske according hum likhne ki koshish karte hain. The question has said that this is the arithmetic mean of these two. तो अगर ये arithmetic mean है, it means that this and this will be in AP. So if these three terms are in AP, so we can say that 2 times of root y plus root z is equals to 1 upon root x plus root z plus 1 upon root x plus root y. Now I have this expression, okay, 2 upon root y plus root z is equals to 1 upon root x plus root z plus 1 upon root x plus root y. Now this is an equation where I have 3 variables. Okay, this is an equation where we have 3 variables and we have been given only one equation. And just by giving one equation, they expect that we need to answer what's the relation between x, y and z. So how is it possible? If I have 3 equations, sorry, if I have 3 variables, on a minimum side, I'll be needing 3 equations to solve that. But they have given only one equation and there are 3 variables. And still the examiner expects that you can answer the question. So, ये कब और कैसे possible होगा? The only way it is possible that the answer will be independent of the 2 variables. बाकी दो के जो values होते हैं ना, उससे independent है. Or in other words, I can say that we can assume any random value of the 2 variables. 2 variables का कोई भी random value assume कर लो, ठीक है? Accordingly, see कि third का क्या value आ रहा है and then establish a relation. जैसे for example, I have to solve this equation, okay? So what are the different values I can take? We can take any random value, okay? We can take 0 also, 1, 2, 3 also, but make sure that your values shouldn't be an infinite number. ठीक है। तो अगर मान लो लेट्स टेक इट, so let's take any random value. Okay, so suppose if I'm taking the value of x as 1 and value of y as 4, you can choose as per your wish. Okay, why I have taken 1 and 4? Because it will be easy to handle. If x is 1 and y is 4, it will be easier for us to handle. So replace the value. So when you'll replace it, so we'll be having 2 upon 2 plus root z equals to 1 upon 1 plus root z plus 1 upon, this will be 1 plus 2, it will be 3. Okay, or we can say that if we'll move it to that side, so it will be 2 upon 2 plus root z minus 1 upon 1 plus root z should be equals to 1 by 3. Take the LCM of it. So when you'll be taking the LCM, so it will be 2 plus root z, right? So 2 into 1 will be 2 plus 3 root z, and finally we'll be having a z. 2, okay, 3. On the numerator we'll be having 2 into plus 2 root z minus 2 minus root z equals to 1 by 3. So this and this is cancelled. So we'll be having root z here. So we'll be having 3 root z. 3 root z is equals to 2 plus 3 root z plus z. So this and this will be cancelled. So we'll be having the value of z as minus 2. Now let's see. Am I getting any relation between x, y and z? The x I assumed was 1, x was 1, y was 4 and z is minus 2. So can we establish any relation between x, y and z? So 1 minus 2 z, okay, so we have z, then we have x and we have y. Yes, okay, so we can say that y, x and z are in arithmetic progression. Let my first number is y, okay, common difference is minus 3. So 4 minus 3 I'll be getting x, then 1 minus 3 I'll be getting z. So I am getting this relation, y, x and z are in arithmetic progression. Now if you feel कि अरे सर ये कैसे हो सकता है, you can try with any random value. For example, instead I have taken x as 1 and y as 4, you can even try let's take x as 1 and z as 4. Then also you'll be getting the same relation. Why? Because my equation is independent of any two variables. So that's why I have simply taken the values of any two variables as per my convenience. So the answer to this question is y, x and z are in arithmetic progression. Okay. Next, the number of all natural numbers up to 1000 and non-repeating digits is the number of all natural numbers up to 1000 with non-repeating digits. Yani digits shouldn't be repeated. All right. So first of all, if I'll be all natural numbers up to 1000, okay, so first of all I'll be writing one digit natural number. Okay, one digit natural number, then we'll be having two digits, then we'll be having three digits. So first of all, how many one digit natural numbers are there? So from 1 to 9, okay, from 1 to 9 there are 9 digits. 0 is not a natural number, right? 0 is not a natural number. Next, if we have to write two digit natural number, so in how many ways I can write it? Now see, I can't place 0 here. So if I can't place 0 here, this block will be filled in how many ways? This can be filled in 9 ways and this will be filled in 9 ways. Here we can use 0, right? So the total number of ways will be 9 into 9, which is 81. If I have to write three digit numbers, so this will be filled in 9 ways, this will be filled in 9 ways and this will be filled in 8 ways. Why? Because repetition is not allowed. So this will be 9 into 9, 81, 81 into 8. So total देखो कितना हो गया? This is 81 into 8 and this is 81. So it will be 81 into 9. 81 into 9 is 729. 729 plus 9, it will be 738. So it's a very easy question. मतलब looking at the context of the papers, ठीक है, Question number 21 I will rate as the easiest of all. 738 is the answer. In this question number 2, it says that a lab experiment measures the number of organisms at 8 a.m. every day, starting with 2 organisms on the first day. So on the first day, how many organisms you have? On the first day, we have 2 organisms only, okay? The number of organisms on any day is equals to 3 more than twice the number. Now see, initially this 3 more will play a part. But gradually, if the number of organism is more, for example, if suppose the number of organism is 1000, somewhere 1000. So simply just double it, because 1000 se double hoga, it will become 2000. In that case, 2000 or 2003, both are nearly very same. So that 3 will not play a very grateful impact, or it will not be very impactful. So initially we have to take count of it, but gradually we can skip that. So we can simply calculate it you manually without anything. Simply take the pen and paper and calculate it. So on the first day it will be 2. Second day kya hone wala hai? Second day double of it. So 2, 4 and it will become 3 more, so 7. On the third day what will happen? Double plus 3, so 17, 14 and it will be 17. On the fourth day what will be there? 17 ka double 34, it will be 37, 3 extra. On the fifth day 37 ka double, which is 74, so it will be 77. On the sixth day what will be seeing? 77 ka double, which is 154, 154 plus 3 is 157. On the seventh day what we will be seeing? 314 plus 3, so 317. On eighth day we'll be seeing 634 plus 3, so 637. On the ninth day what will happen? Double of it, so it will be 1237. 600, 1200, 1237, 1274 plus 3, so 1277. Okay. On the ninth के बाद, on the 10th day what will be seeing? 1277 का double, so it will be 24, so nearly 2500. Now I'm directly doubling it, okay, because now it simply we have to double it, so it will be somewhere 2500. On the 2500 से थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा होगा, but it will not affect. On 11th day it will be 5000. On 12th day it will be 10,000, so I'm writing 10k simply. On 12th के बाद 13th day it will be what? It will be 20k approximate. On the 14th day it will be 40k approximately. On the 15th day it will be 80k approximately. On the 16th day it will be 160k approximately. On the 17th day it will be 320k approximately. On the 18th day it will be 640k approximately. On the 19th K it will cross 1 million, it will be 1280k. So on the 19th day you can see it is crossing 1 million mark. So without any formula, if you will be directly writing it down, then also it's very easy to do. So the correct answer will be what? 19. Or you can even use the concept of geometric progression also, because initially that plus 3 will play a part, but uske baad uska part khatam ho jata hai. But what personally feel is best way is write down the days what will happen and simply see. So the correct answer to the question is what? It's 19 days. Alright. So this brings us to the end of this lecture. I believe that all the questions that we did will be very clear to you. But yes, always keep in mind that if you want to score well, or if you want to perform well in your life, there is a very simple mantra for it. The mantra says, what simplifies is what amplifies. Now why I say so? If you are able to simplify things, definitely you will be able to take out best out of it. For example, if I'm not understanding the question, I'll not be able to solve it in a better way. It might happen कि मैं किसी तरह solve कर लूँ, but the best of best way will not be able to use it. So it's very important to simplify it first and then solve it. Alright, so with this I'm signing off and have a great day ahead. So thank you and have a nice day.